then this one's crazy. The competition is so much cheaper, and you wouldn't know that the ending is unexpected. It's impossible. Watch till the end to find out. Now, how they started. So this is a large multinational IT companies. And I guess the context, right? When we got into the first meeting, and I thought, okay, this could be an easy deal because number one, they already use our product. It's like the base tier product. And also their global team, HQ, also uses our product. And it's the platform, right? The more premium offering. So you thought, okay, it should be an easy deal, right? And finally, this is the time they want to do something. And when we got into the first meeting, it's just not what you think. So why they need this? Basically, they say, hey, in the first meeting, there was the economic buyer, the CISO is there, we call CISO, and then also the main evaluator is also there, and then the team. So it's always good you see multiple people show up in the first meeting, and then the CISO was saying, hey, we want to get this done by 30th of August latest. And then the reason is that such and such, because they are doing this manually right now. They want to have a tool. Right now is the time, and also because previously there was an event where there are a news vulnerability. It's called let's say news event where they need to use the tool. It's a manual process for them to find out which machine is affected by this bug, this vulnerability. So they were looking for that to save time. And also they have customers that are increasingly asking, hey, are you doing vulnerability management? Are you doing this thing? So for them to go to the upside, go to the go-to market, they need to have this tool. It will enable them to win more business. Or I would say two things, right? One is save time. The second thing is that to keep the business going, stay competitive, also to win more business. So in the first one, so you would think, okay, it's easy, just time to upgrade, and they have also the founding is there. They want to move it quickly by end of August, the latest. And what it turns out, they were evaluating all major three solutions, and my company being one of them, the market leader. And it's not bluffing because they haven't done this upgrade for 5 or 6 years. If it's easy, they would have done it quickly. And I guess right off the bat, the first one is that when asking about decision criteria, I find out some features that we're missing, where we're lacking the native integration with more of their existing ticketing solution. And also, secondly, is that the CISO wants to automate a lot of things because they don't have a big team, and then usually my company does, we give you the funding, and then there's another solution who does the actual remediating patch. But they want to, all-in-one solution. They want to be able to find, also to patch. They can create, quite some issues. So that's why we're seeing the larger companies that wouldn't do that because you want to have someone to say, okay, this is the funding, but another solution to verify. Otherwise, you can get all mixed up. But they are very rare at least. And also, this is the first time they're doing this. And the second part is that as we're progressing, we find out that down to the last two solutions standing. And the main evaluators were saying, hey, Al, your product really, you guys look very similar. It's neck and neck. But the other solution is, it's half to a third of our price. And that's more on the paper, right? Not just finding, but also fixing. And I think what complicates the things even further is that our advantage is that we have better support, because we know that in supporting enterprise, sometimes it's not how you sell it, but it's also the supporting journey. You need to have enough technical support to make sure things get addressed, and this all costs money. And then we have more coverage and more accuracy. However, we see that this tends to be the case in enterprise deals where when they have to compare, when they have to do a due diligence, the free trial, it's hard to fully utilize the tools, right? They have to kind of go into the service, find out the basic, and then and put it out there to make a decision. And kudos to the competitors, because in SaaS we say you either do it faster, cheaper, or better. So that's how you can compete against a market leader. But in the same time, the evaluators also acknowledge, right, the Forrester report, the Gartner all say we're number one. So it must be some reason. So as we see in the enterprise sales, it's just sometimes just not straightforward. There are many moving parts.